Okay, so it is the 25th of January 2020, and yesterday on the 24th, on the new moon, my grandma passed away, and I recorded on my phone the process that came up for me initially, the emotions that I was feeling. I just wanted to capture them to share them with you because I haven't experienced death in my life very much. So I just thought it was important to share it really, and I then go on to speak a little bit about death generally and what my sort of take on this thing called life and this cycle called life, what my take is on the whole thing, and this is it. So thank you for watching. So this year, or last year, my grandma, my mum's mum, has slowly been deteriorating. Her health has been deteriorating, and she's been in a care home. And I was visiting her and spending time with her when I was in the UK just now, and I just got a message from mum saying that she's she's passed away.
You like
my outfit?
Yeah.
Thank you. I went for double denim today. It's pretty outrageous. I can feel her for sure. I can feel it. It's a sense of massive sense of relief because she's really been holding on and just being really stubborn and her health has been deteriorating, and so everybody is just ready, I think, and now obviously grandma is ready also to move through transition. Her soul has transitioned, and I know that she can hear me right now, and I know she knows how much I love her, and I know how much she loves me. Grateful for her, for all the wisdom and incredible love that she just showered me with. I used to walk to the shops and get an ice bun, and I have such vivid memories from childhood of spending time with my grandma. And I'm so lucky that I got to spend time with her as well, last year. And she, until the last moment I spent with her, she knew who I was and she recognized me, and I feel so much love from her. So much. Okay, I'm gonna put the camera down and really feel into this. Okay, that was a deep process. I feel much better. I feel connected to my grandma. I feel like there's a lot more processing that's gonna come up around this. And I feel really happy that she's moved on and transitioned and isn't suffering in her physical body anymore, and that her soul has transitioned. I'm curious to feel into whether her energy is with me. I feel like that there's a presence of her that I can actually feel, which is wild. And I'm also really happy that I'm in a position where I'm able to hold my own container for my feminine energy to flow and all the emotions to flow, and really dig into those processes and honor the love that I have for my grandma and the beautiful soul that she is, by honoring those emotions of grief that are coming up, and not thinking it's bad, or that crying is bad, or moving that energy is bad in any way. It's being a human, and Death is part of being a human. It's part of this existence, the cycles, the constant cyclical nature of this human experience. Birth, life, death, rebirth, death, rebirth. Everything is constantly in motion and in cycles. Coming to terms with my own mortality really is like something that's coming up for me right now. Something I've been thinking about a lot. Definitely over the last 6 months is like, what does it mean to have a finite amount of time in this current incarnation, this current meat suit, this human that is otherwise known as Benjamin, the temporary experience. And of course, on the other hand of that duality is, in this realm, is my soul, my grandma's soul, your soul, our souls, which are all sparks of the divine from the same source. So we are all in truth the same. It's not everybody's belief. It's also my belief that it doesn't matter what my grandma got up to in her life. When she passed away, she doesn't end up there's no destination for her. There's not like a heaven or a hell. So none of us are worried or saying, oh, she's in heaven now, or she's in hell now, or oh, she's transitioned. Who knows where she is? She could be straight back into another human cycle, being born immediately, having learned a bunch of lessons in her previous life that we were so privileged to be a part of. And in fact, my life, through my lineage, through my ancestry, that's my existence. I wouldn't exist without my grandma, without my mother, without my great-grandma. That lineage is to be honored. And yeah, what a beautiful experience we get to have down here in this reality. But it's temporary. It's temporary. It's not forever. And I think that's incredibly important to bear in mind and contemplate and think about, because we are in truth eternal beings. Our souls are eternal. Our souls never die. Just the human that we're currently incarnated in is temporary. So we don't actually have anything to worry about, because the truth of us, who we really are, never dies. We need to have a temporary experience. If we just lived forever, we wouldn't appreciate things, and we wouldn't get to experience the full duality of happiness and sadness, and gaining things and losing things, and life and death, and all the juicy aspects of this divine, incredible, beautiful experience of being a human. I am so, so grateful to have known and spent so much time with my grandma, spent so much time receiving and giving love, and both of us bringing what we need to each other in terms of lessons in each other's paths and journeys. Hopefully I taught her some things, and she certainly taught me a lot of things about love, about acceptance, about commitment. She was just such an incredible woman. Blessed, absolutely blessed to have called you my grandma. I love you. Lots of grieving to be done. But I'm ready for it. Look at that mountain, giving me strength right now. Just solid, sitting there. Wow, guys, life. I might be going back to the UK a little bit sooner than I had planned. Everything in divine timing.